CL 650, in association with Tom Lucas Productions, presents Radio Real Estate.
Our house in the middle of our street.
And now, here are your hosts, Sherry Brown and Tom Lucas.
Sherry Brown?
Sherry who?
Really?
How quickly we forget.
No kidding.
Yeah,
what
no.
does she look like?
She's about this tall.
I guess that's right.
Yeah, so but we would recognize her somewhere, but she's not here today, Bill.
She's not.
No. But Bill Macklem is here, the president of the Dominion
Macklem
Mortgages.
That's a new thing for me. I just changed it.
Did you change it?
Yeah.
What are you going to change it to, or what did you change it to?
I went from Macklem to Macklem.
Oh, nice. And your mom's listening today?
My mom's listening today.
Hello, Mrs. Macklem. Nice to see you. So Sherry is not here, but we do have somebody filling in for Sherry. We sent out the call for help last week, and Leah Bach said I would come down, and you did. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for doing this.
I'm really excited to be here.
Well, we're excited to have you. Yes, we are. And I guess the next question is, your last name, B-A-C-H. Are you related to that famous person that composed music?
You know what? I wish I could say that I was, but my mother-in-law has actually checked, and we're not related.
Really?
Yep. That's what she likes to do.
Not related whatsoever?
Whatsoever. We're a different tree.
You and your mom aren't related?
No, my mother-in-law.
Oh, your mother-in-law.
Which is probably a good thing.
That's probably true. That's right. Well, then if you're even divorced, you'd still be related then.
That's true.
Are you planning on having a Christmas meal with this woman?
I am, but I'm hoping that she isn't listening.
Where does she live?
She's in Abbotsford.
She can listen.
I think the waves go that far.
They do.
The radio waves.
And people can listen on the internet, as you know, as well, Bill.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And people actually listen to us in Seashelt.
Yes, they do.
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing. And this is a good thing, too. It's kind of an anniversary of sorts. It is our 440th show.
Are you serious?
440 weeks without a day off.
Wow.
Not you. You go.
I know.
You
I'm
go
just saying,
everywhere.
wow, for you.
Let me see. Since we've been doing the show, you've been to Greece. You've been to San Francisco.
I've been to that place in Texas, Galveston.
Galveston, Texas. You've been back east in Canada. You certainly get
I
around.
was in Chicago. I home from Chicago that one time.
Wow.
Remember, I couldn't get any service. I was up on the top of a hotel, and the service would come in, and then it would go away, and it'd come back.
Technology's grand when it works. That's what I always
it
say.
is.
Yeah. So Bill Macklem is here. He is the president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Call his business whatever you want, but it is Dominion Macklem Mortgages, and Billy is our mortgage expert on the show. And you'll have the mortgage update in just a few minutes, right?
Absolutely.
Bill also answers your mortgage question of the week.
And later in the show, I'll be talking about the new mortgage rules and how I'm kind of getting ticked off because how they're affecting some of my clients and obviously other clients that are out there in Radioland.
You mean you're not thrilled about this?
No, not a bit.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to this. Also, Finn Jensen will be here. What's Finn going to talk about?
Well, Finn Jensen is our radio real estate handyman, and he says that the current cold snap is creating a lot of business for people in the service trades.
And we'll also be chatting with Dan Sander and Katrina May from Hollyburn Properties about what renters can do to prepare themselves for the holiday season. We'll also talk about a great rental opportunity available at Almada, which is near Jericho Beach. So it's pretty close to 4th Avenue, 4th and Alma, that area down there. Yeah, it's a pretty good place.
Nice. And we'll be chatting about the 20th annual Realtors Care Blanket Drive with Darcy McLeod, the president-elect of the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, and Marianne Connor, the founder of the Night Shift Street Ministries.
And that goes on till Monday. And is your office involved in that?
We absolutely are.
Good
We're
stuff.
collecting blankets. We'll take them down at the front reception. Or if you call into the office at 604-590-4888, that's 604-590-4888, one of our realtors will come out and pick them up for you.
Now, you're in Delta.
We are.
Whereabouts is the office?
We're actually at 80 and 120 next to the new development, The Rise.
Okay, so if anybody has any donations they want to drop off, they can, I guess, go by the office today, tomorrow, Monday?
Anytime during business hours, right in the front reception desk.
Sounds good. Now, Andrea Jock, who is our expert out there in the Tri-Cities with Keller Williams Elite Realty, she'll be on the phone today, and she says that she has some buyers with cash that are looking for property to build on.
Excellent.
Wow.
Mark Perry, our radio real estate voice of the Valley, will be with us, and Mark will be talking about some of the activities taking place in the Fraser Valley this weekend.
Okay, now on the show, we move along. It's, what time is it there?
It's 10:04, and you're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
Nicely done. Bill Macklem is here. It's time now for a look at the weekly mortgage rate update. Bill, what's it look like this week?
Rates are good.
Yeah.
Rates have stayed solid. They haven't moved a whole lot. There is some waffling going on in terms of the variable rate mortgages. Some of the lenders have discounted down to 2.3, 2.4. There's one that's at 2.2 if you qualify and you don't want any service, and if you want to never take it to another property and don't want to make any increase in payments, but they're down as low as 2.2. So I keep on advising people on the radio that you have to be aware that people are always offering you a good deal, but there's always a cost to that good deal. So you always have to be careful of that. 5-year rates are 2.89. Starting to move to 2.99, 3.09. TD's at 3.09 right now. So you see a little bit of a movement for the fixed rate starting to move up just a tad. But the variable rates, which is tied to Canadian inflation, are staying pretty much constant.
That sounds good. Now, I noticed there's a lot of tweeting and selfies going on in the studio today, which we're not used to that. What are you doing?
I'm tweeting. I'm twittering.
Are you tweeting?
I'm tweeting and Facebooking.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you should follow us at Radio Real Estate, Radio Realty. What's our hashtag?
Radio Realty 650.
Radio Realty 650. Follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, or go to our website, which is RadioRealEstateShow.ca. In just a few minutes, Bill will answer your mortgage question of the week. And we'll also hear from Andrea Jock of Keller Williams Realty, who has some buyers with cash they would like to buy your property to build upon. And you are listening to the Radio Real Estate Show on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650.
Hi, I'm Colin Johnston, VP at Home Equity Bank. As the provider of the Chip Home Income Plan, we are the leading provider of reverse mortgages in Canada. Access some of the equity in your home without affecting your children's inheritance. 94% of Canadians will be willing to give up a portion of their inheritance to maintain or improve their parents' lifestyle. If you could use some extra tax-free money to make the most of your retirement, it's worth talking to your children to see if they feel the same way. For more information about the Chip Home Income Plan from Home Equity Bank, call 604-484-6021, chip.ca.
Tired of chasing that small space you can barely afford? Stop saving for a down payment. Stop paying those high property tax and strata fees. Rent with Holyburn with nothing down. Large suites, large balconies, 24-hour professional service and maintenance. Studios from 900 and one bedrooms from 1050. Enjoy the lifestyle you deserve today with 50 communities to choose from in Vancouver's West Side, West End, and North Shore neighborhoods. Save money and enjoy the Vancouver lifestyle. Learn more at hollyburn.com.
Here's Dr. Jennifer Hermesman, General Dentist at Smile Solutions Dental Center.
When there's something wrong with your teeth or with your smile, it affects everything. It changes how you feel about yourself, how you see yourself, and even how others see you. You shouldn't have to feel embarrassed to smile. You shouldn't have to avoid certain foods when you eat. We have the technology and the training to fix those problems now, whether they are big or small. And that's what we do at Smile Solutions.
Book your free consultation at Smile Solutions Dental Center in White Rock, 778-294-1514, or visit SmileSolutionsDentalCenter.com.
Hi, it's Bill Macklem. In these busy and hectic times with family and business responsibilities, it is difficult to find the time to sit down with your mortgage broker and discuss all your mortgage options. I'm available to meet with you at your place of work, your home, our office, or at a place convenient for you. Please give me a call at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663.
CIL 650.
You've got the Radio Real Estate Show on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650. Our hashtag, if you want to tweet, is?
It's at Radio Realty 650.
Nicely done. And our website is RadioRealEstateShow.ca. If you missed something on the program today and you want to go back and listen to it, you can listen to one of our podcasts. Now, Bill, 'tis the season. We'll be having our Christmas show within a few weeks.
Yes, we will have.
Yeah, and again, you're in charge of Eggnog.
I'm in charge of Eggnog. I'm already started to kind of chill it.
Really?
Well, you know, when you want to have a great recipe, you have to kind of, it takes time. And it's not like, just don't do this overnight.
No.
It takes time to let it kind of get the full flavors and the full body of this thing. So you got to be very careful how you do this. It's got to be done carefully, and it's got to be in a chilled container.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to that, because if it's half as good as it was last year, you've got yourself a winner.
I know. I'm going to get another van.
All right. Are you ready for the mortgage question of the week?
I'm ready for the mortgage question of the week.
This week's question comes from Jim Higgins of White Rock. Jim would like to know if he can increase the amount of his mortgage payment each month. And if he can, is there any benefit to doing so?
Well, thanks very much. That is a great question, Jim. Yes, you can increase the mortgage payment each month. Most banks will allow you to increase it by 10 or 15%. Some banks go 20. And there are a couple of virtual lenders that will actually go up to as high as 25%. When you increase your payments on a monthly basis, particularly if you continue doing that on a fairly lengthy period of time, you will actually shorten up your amortization, because what you've done is you've increased your payment, and the more that you increase your payment, there's more principal going towards the amount that you've borrowed, therefore creating a much shorter period of time to hold your mortgage and paying a whole lot less interest on your mortgage.
Well, that's awesome.
So it really is really helpful, because like it's a bell curve. I can't show you on the radio, obviously, but as what you're doing is you're just squeezing the bell curve down as you make more and more payments. Go ahead.
And isn't there also an opportunity to have a annual prepayment sometimes?
Well, some of them will let you do an annual prepayment, and other ones will let you make a prepayment on any payment date as long as it's a $100 minimum. So if you had, let's say you had a $500,000 mortgage, and you're going to put a 10% of the principal amount that you borrowed against anything, you would have $50,000. Well, you may not have $50,000 in one lump sum, but maybe you're fortunate enough to have a commission income, and maybe you might have a couple $1,000s a couple times during the year, and you can actually do that on those payment dates.
For expert mortgage information, online visit billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, MAC.com. Or call Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
It's 10:10 on the Radio Real Estate Show, and time now to check in with Andrea Jog of Keller Williams Elite Realty. She's on the line. She is our Tri-Cities expert. Andrea, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. Hi, Leah.
Hey, you forgot about Bill.
Oh, Bill, of course. How you doing?
How he feels better. Andrea, welcome back to the program. We're getting closer to the Christmas holidays. How are things looking real estate-wise in the Tri-Cities?
Things are great in the Tri-Cities. It's been another fantastic busy week. All the votes are in, and I would just like to thank all the mayors, councillors, and school trustees that have been elected this year, and I'm sure they will continue to make the Tri-Cities a great place to live, work, and enjoy. If you can't find the perfect home, then custom home building may be a great option for you. You can either find an existing lot ready to build or find an older home that has value mainly in the land to rebuild there. I'm currently looking for these types of properties to add to my database, as I have many builders and clients calling looking for opportunities to build on. So if you're thinking of selling, please give me a call, and I would love to come and see if your property would work for one of my clients. Tonight is the Treasure of Christmas Fundraising Gala. Join the Crossroads Hospice Society for the 21st Annual Fundraising Gala located at the Hard Rock Casino starting at 5:30 tonight. This is Andrea Jock for Radio Real Estate.
Whether you're buying or selling in the Tri-Cities, call Andrea Jock at 604-783-3124. That's 604-783-3124, or visit pgmre.com.
Nicely done. Coming up, we'll be chatting about the 20th Annual Realtors Care Blanket Drive with Darcy McLeod, the President-elect of the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, and Marianne Connor, the founder of Night Shift Street Ministries.
This is Leah Bach of RE/MAX Performance Realty with our mortgage expert Bill Macklem, President of Dominion Macklem Mortgage, our producer Dwayne Bishop, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
Jim Perkins, President and founder of Fair Trade Works.
More than a third of Canadians plan to renovate or build this year. How many do you think get fair market value for their work?
Fair Trade Works introduces third-party construction advocacy to ensure homeowners are guaranteed quality and ensuring fixed costs at fair market value.
Our consultation and tendering process is free. Don't build without talking to us first.
Find out more at fairtradeworks.biz. fairtradeworks.biz.
Hi, I'm Ron Beckett. Looking for a church home? Come worship with us. Do you want to learn from God's Word? Come grow with us. Are you interested in our community? Come serve with us. We are the Church of Christ, 15042 92nd Avenue in Surrey. Our schedule: Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Bible study, at 11 a.m. worship service, and at 7 p.m. we have prayer. And Friday at 7 p.m. we have a fellowship. Call 604-588-6717.
Hi, this is Christine. My husband and I are purchasers in the Englewood Courtyard Adult Lifestyle Community. Are you seeking a secure gated community living? This is where it's at. Come see why we purchased. Follow the signs from Highway 1. Englewood Courtyard Retirement Done Right. englewoodcourtyard.ca.
Fall is here, but don't let the rain get you down. Hollyburn Properties offers epic views from your own covered private balcony. 50 condo-style rental communities to choose from in Vancouver's West End, West Side, and North Shore. Studios from $900 and one-bedrooms from $1,050. Convenient locations, exceptional management, and professional service. Their BBB A+ rating says it all. No appointment necessary. Call 604-878-8888 for current rental availabilities. Or for more information, visit us at hollyburn.com.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Over the past 25 years, I have found most home purchasers do not use a mortgage broker. We are a no-charge professional who have assisted over 5,000 home buyers finance their home. The exciting part is these same home buyers come back to us for refinancing, buying their next property, or lowering their current payments. Call us at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
Vancouver weather.
Well, it's a pretty good day today, Bill. Some sunshine. We have some sunshine now. For the rest of the day, it should be okay. Now, what about tomorrow and Monday?
Well, it looks like tomorrow Sunday is going to be rain ending in the morning and then mainly cloudy with a 60% chance of showers. And then on Monday, it's going to be rain in the low of 6 and a high of 8.
And right now, we have 9 degrees on the Radio Real Estate Show.
CI 650.
Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be in my coat of many colors Mama made for me.
Talk about the coat of many colors today.
That is fabulous.
Isn't that good?
Nicely done.
Yeah. Well, we have something very important to talk about.
There. Just get a little emotional.
You know, it's very important work that there's a lot of realtors out there that listen to the show and that work in the Lower Mainland and all around the province.
There really is.
And they're all getting together right up until Monday to collect some donations of coats and clothing for the people who can use them. And we have the president-elect of the Greater Vancouver Real Estate Board on the line with us, Darcy McLeod. Good morning, Darcy.
Good morning, Tom.
Welcome to the program. Nice of you to do this for us on a Saturday morning.
No problem.
Now, we were just...
winter, so I work Saturdays, too.
Do you? It never ends. Now, I know that you've got a great campaign going on. It's your 20th annual blanket drive, right?
That's right. It started out in 1995 with a group of realtors in East Vancouver, and this is our 20th year, and we're proud of it.
Wow. Pretty exciting stuff.
I remember that when it started.
Do you?
Yeah, I was here when they started that.
My goodness.
And they sent out a notice to all the other real estate offices, and I think that that initial contact was very important, as we can see today.
Now, Darcy, we took some donations down to one of our local real estate offices in South Surrey this past weekend. Do you know how many real estate offices are involved?
Not sure exactly how many offices are acting as drop-off locations, but there are hundreds of offices where you can drop off your donations. And from there, we have more than 100 realtor volunteers that take all the donations, sort them, and deliver them to local charities.
Wow. Well, you know, that's I understand you deliver them to local charities. I noticed that I've had a couple of pages because I'm tied in with a number of the real estate offices, and they're constantly asking their realtors to be part of the of this particular program and to actually man these stations to hand out some of these things, either clothing or blankets.
Yeah, certainly one of the important things to note, and something we're really proud of, is that all the donations stay in the community in which they're collected. So if you're donating at your local real estate office, you can be assured that your donation is going to help somebody in your local community.
And what are some of the donations that you're asking for?
We don't just look for blankets, although it's called the blanket drive. We're looking for blankets, coats, any kind of warm clothes, mitts, scarves, hats. New socks is something that's really in demand. We have people that drop off boxes of brand new socks, which is really great. New underwear, particularly for women and children.
Mm-hmm.
All these kind of things certainly help out, and they go to a lot of local charities.
Well, that's great. And what types of charities are actually the donations delivered to?
Well, a lot of people believe it's just the homeless shelters, but it's not. It's also the women's transition shelters, addiction recovery shelters, as well as the working poor and children in need in the community. And for me, the children is one of the key things that keeps me involved in this kind of activity.
Now, Darcy, one of the organizations you work with is the Night Shift Street Ministries, and we have a former realtor on the line. Her name is Marianne Connor. She is the founder of the Night Street Ministries. Marianne, good morning.
Good morning.
I understand that you were actually a realtor yourself once.
I was. I stepped out of that industry 10 years ago in 2004 to start working with people on the streets here in Wally.
But you still work closely with the realtors involved with the blanket drive, right?
I sure do. I saw many of them last night at our gala, and they've been very involved with the ministry, and it's been, well, for 10 years, donating blankets and coats and socks and hats and sundries.
Well, Darcy was telling us all about how the blanket drive got underway. How did you actually come to form the Night Shift Street Ministries?
You know what? I ended up in Wally in the middle of a snowstorm and was so impacted by the conditions that I had been faced with that I had a decision. I was challenged to do something about it and didn't really plan on starting an organization such as Night Shift. I just did something. I did my part. I reacted to the need, and 10 years later, we've grown into a very large organization with hundreds of volunteers and serving literally thousands of people in the streets here in Surrey over the last 10 years. So, yeah, miracle story.
Well, I'm the financial guy, so I always ask the money questions. And so how do you fund your operation? Because obviously it's wide-reaching.
Well, you know, we're not government funded. We've been able to do this every month, every year for 10 years. Donations come in from the community. You know, we had to dig into our jeans and pay for clothing and, you know, hats and socks and food. It's about $1 million a year in gift-in-kind donations. So that's been huge for us. And so just individuals like the real estate board, you know, are helping us, the home builders. We have church community, the corporate community. I mean, it's just been a huge community effort to help people in our own backyards. And it's pretty neat because you can see actually where your donations go by just looking, you know, 20 minutes generally away from where you live. And there's such a need here in the community, Tom. And it's growing. You know, as Darcy said, the numbers of children and young families and teenagers on the street are growing in alarming numbers. It's just bizarre what's happening out there, and we have to meet the needs. So the real estate board is huge for that.
As Darcy would say, it's too bad this needs to be done. It's kind of a double-edged sword. It's great that everybody gets involved with it, but it's too bad that they have to.
Well, you know, it's so sad that those conditions exist on the street. They have for many, many, many years. And if it wasn't for the community stepping in and doing their part, you know, what would be the potential result? Way more devastation than we're even seeing. So the numbers are not decreasing, they're increasing, sadly.
Marianne, outside of the blanket drive, how can we help?
Well, you know, we're always looking for hands and feet to come and serve. We serve a hot meal every night. You know, we give a hug out every night. We distribute clothing and blankets and care kits, toothbrushes, things of that nature. So we're always looking for hands and feet to come. And if anyone's interested in doing more than just donating blankets and coats, call our office. We train people. We equip you and get you ready to serve. And there's a myriad of ways of giving back. You know, may not be frontline on the street, but, you know, we need hundreds of hands to sort the clothing. And it's call the office, and we'd love to talk to you.
Marianne, did you say you also hand out hugs?
We hand out hugs every single night, free hugs.
Because I'm coming down after the show. I need a hug.
All right, so do I, actually. Come on down, Tom. We would love to see you.
Now, listen, before we let you go, where do you serve all of these people that you talk to every night?
We're on King George Boulevard, just south of 108th, and we serve every night. We between 70 to 150 people on an average, and you know, we serve a hot meal and some clothing, hugs. As I said, we have a care bus that goes out, and we have emergency nursing and licensed counselors and library services. So there's a whole lot going on every single night.
And what's your I was going to say, Marianne, I'm sorry for interrupting, but again, if somebody wants to get some more information, what is your website?
It's nightshiftministries.org.
All right, nightshiftministries.org. And is there a telephone number if somebody wants to call the office?
Sure is, 604-953-1114.
All right, that's 604-953-1114.
You betcha.
One question I had for you, Marianne, is that I obviously run a company, and I know a lot of other people that run their companies. Is there an automatic withdrawal program or like an automatic program we can actually donate on a monthly basis, just automatically on like an automatic withdrawal?
You bet, like a PayPal.
Yeah.
If you go on our site, you'll see that. We're set up and ready for that. And actually, that is kind of the bread and butter way that we survive, with people giving, you know, $5 a month, $20 a month, $30 a month. The numbers add up, and without that, we couldn't operate. So that's an awesome way to give. And you know what? We don't miss that. I know anytime, you know, I give through many charities on a monthly basis, and I don't miss it.
No,
so it's
exactly
a great, that would be wonderful.
So we'll be in touch with you, I'm sure.
Okay. So,
Marianne, I hope that you and all of your volunteers have a wonderful Christmas, and thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much, Tom, for having us. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much. And Darcy, when is the bottle drive, the blanket drive over?
The blanket drive officially ends on Monday, so you have the weekend to drop by your local real estate office and drop off your donations. But again, anytime that there's a need in the community, your local realtor is a great way to connect with the local charities because we're always involved. And the blanket drive, every year we help more than 20,000 people. This year we don't expect to be any different, and as long as there's a need, the local realtor will be there to help.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Darcy, because I think most people, and a lot of people that even listen to the show, think that all the realtors do are just buy and sell houses and that's it. But you people are always out there giving back to the community.
Yeah, we're really proud to live and work in the communities that we serve, and we're always out there making sure that our communities are healthy, and we do give back to the communities, and the blanket drive is just one of the ways that we work hard to make sure that the communities are doing well.
You're doing great work, Darcy. Thank you very much. You can have the rest of the day off. You don't have to work today at the office.
Thanks so much. I wish I could.
All right. Thank you for being with us, and have yourself a Merry Christmas.
You too. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you. That's Darcy McLeod. He is the president-elect of the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver. And we were also speaking with Marianne Connor. She is the founder of Ninth Street Ministries. So a couple of nice people, and they're doing a great job out there.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's really good stuff.
And the blanket drive goes on until Monday. So
the 24th.
24th?
Yep.
And if you're in the Delta area, you can go to your office?
Remax Performance, 80 and 120th. We can drop off at reception, or you can call our office and a realtor come out and pick it up for you.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Especially this time of year, right?
And we're doing some other things as well. We got that, like I was telling you earlier, we had that bottle drive in Ladner with Michelle and Simon Jones. So we're raising some money with that. And then we also have the DLC, Dominion people, are doing the Lower Mainland Christmas Bureau. We're putting bikes for kids. And so they're going to present that on the Christmas Wish breakfast being held on December 11th downtown.
Great. In our next segment, Mark Perry, our radio real estate voice of the Valley, talks to us about some of the activities going on this weekend and brings us up to date on Englewood Courtyard.
Good morning. It's Tom Lucas with our guest co-host Leah Bach of Remax Performance Realty, Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Our producer is Dwayne Bishop, and you are listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650.
Hi, I'm Mark Perry of Englewood Courtyard Adult Lifestyle Community in Chilliwack. Hey, are you about to retire? Have the kids left home and you want to downsize? We have just what you're looking for. Come visit the Lower Mainland's premier gated retirement community and take advantage of our $25,000 construction discount today. Englewood Courtyard, retirement done right. englewoodcourtyard.ca.
Jesus said, I go to prepare a place for you. Wow, now there's a real estate deal. Hi, I'm Ron Beckett. I'd like to invite you to a worship service with an undenominational church who follow the Bible only without human traditions. A people who are making an investment for time and eternity. We are the Church of Christ, 15042 92nd Avenue in Surrey. Services are on Sunday morning at 10 a.m., worship is at 11 a.m., and prayer at 7 p.m. And on Fridays, Food for Body and Soul is at 7 p.m. 604-588-6717.
Looking for a new place and your busy work schedule has you booked up? Take the stress out of renting with Hollyburn Properties full-service rental professionals. We're here to help every step of the way, from your initial search to relaxing in your very own condo-style rental apartment. Our on-site resident managers will make you feel right at home. Be a part of our family. For current rental availabilities, call 604-878-8888 or visit us at hollyburn.com.
Hi, I'm Colin Johnston, VP at Home Equity Bank. As the provider of the Chip Home Income Plan, we are the leading provider of reverse mortgages in Canada. Many Canadian seniors are not comfortable accepting financial help from their adult children. But if you're concerned about your parents' finances or feel like they could enjoy their retirement with more tax-free cash flow, you can help them access money they already have using CHIP. Your parents never have to make payments, they never lose control of their home, and they'll never be forced to move or sell. For more information about the Chip Home Income Plan from Home Equity Bank, call 604-484-6021, chip.ca.
Here's Dr. Nathan Kennedy, General Dentist at Smile Solutions Dental Center.
I know that teeth aren't always everyone's first priority. Your life gets in the way. But what happens is one day you wake up and you can't chew the way you used to. Or maybe something hurts. Or you just don't feel as confident about your smile anymore. These are problems that get in the way of you enjoying your life. But with the right technology and the right training, these are problems that can be fixed. And that's what we do every day.
Book your free consultation at Smile Solutions Dental Center in White Rock, 778-294-1514, or visit SmileSolutionsDentalCenter.com.
Jim Perkins, president and founder of Fair Trade Works.
There's a big difference between what contractors feel they should charge and the real price of labor and materials. We are proud to introduce a new system to drive quality, promote transparency in housing costs, and save you money.
Fair Trade Works' new system provides wholesale pricing on materials and pre-vetted labor, access to budgeted designers, and more. Details at fairtradeworks.biz.
We deliver on quality, we deliver on price.
Find out more at fairtradeworks.biz. fairtradeworks.biz.
Hi, this is Bill Macklin from Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Most people need advice on mortgage financing. We provide personal financial advice with no vested interest and at no cost. We're compensated by the lenders. We'll review your current financial situation to determine if you are ready to purchase. If not, we'll help develop a plan to put home ownership in your future. For more information, call 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
CIL 650.
It's Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650. 10:30. It is. Ain't that nice?
The music is
I like that.
fabulous.
Yeah. So, Bill, if your mom misses the show and she wants to hear what you had to say, she can always go back to the website, RadioRealEstateShow.ca, and click on the podcast and listen to a repeat performance.
She was asking me that, and I didn't have the answer.
Well, that's the answer. So you tell her that.
Thank you very
Go
much.
to the website, RadioRealEstateShow.ca, and when the homepage opens up, you just click on the icon that says, listen to our podcast.
That's it.
And she can listen to you like from 6 months ago to see how you've changed.
I think she probably hears enough of me as it is.
Because things on this program go on those podcasts for at least 6 months, so you can go back and listen to different subject matter.
How about the one we did 4 years ago in Greece? Can I find it?
No, I was destroyed immediately after the show.
I guess that's true. We had some bad reception.
There was something with the reception from Greece. Sure it wasn't the ouzo.
I just don't know.
Just don't know. 10:31. Our guest co-host today is Leah Bach from Remax Performance Realty. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, I'm happy to be here.
You having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
You're doing a great job.
Made 3 new friends. Sorry, Dwayne.
Yeah. Well,
No, he's not saying the same thing, though.
Everybody does, yeah. He's smiling. He's happy.
Coffee's hot.
Yeah,
Life is good.
Good, yeah. How's the real estate business?
Oh, my gosh. Still slamming. I mean,
Yeah.
we had one of the busiest Augusts of record, and it really has not slowed down. Any well-priced property is still selling as we move into the holiday season.
I think that's a secret, right? Make sure it's properly priced.
It has to be properly priced right now because we were in a buyer's market for most of last year, and now we're moving into a more steady market right now. And so what that means is the amount of buyers and sellers are balanced, right? They're meeting each other. If the price is the property is appropriately priced, they're selling very quickly. People are still, if possible, wanting to be in their homes before Christmas. And what you need to always remember is selling in the holidays is the buyers never stop. They don't care about the Christmas tree or Hanukkah. They are still looking on their computers every single time to see that hot new property. So they do sell during the holidays.
So anybody looking for a house over the holiday period has to be pretty serious about it.
Absolutely they are. And they're willing to pay. They're not willing to pay a premium, but they're willing to pay. So
a reasonable price.
A reasonable price in today's market.
Now, before the show, you were Facebooking or texting or whatever you were doing.
Twittering.
Tweeting. She tweets.
Tweeting.
She tweets. Nicely done, Bill. I was waiting for that. So there were some other realtors that discovered you were on the show through your tweets, right?
That's right. We've got Ishak Ismail. He's from the new Remax Blueprint office. We've got Peter Ferre from Keller Williams, who's been following us. And let's see, who else have we got here? I'm going to have to load my Twitterer back up. See who's looking at our notifications. And some of my clients as well.
Really?
Yeah, some of my clients. Lori Monroe has reached out to us, as well as Caitlin Toll, Alfred Anderson, and David Corey.
Wow, this is exciting. This technology stuff is going to catch on. I'm thinking,
I'm gonna look at my.
What does yours say? All yours says is bring milk home after the show.
How did you know that?
Because I know your wife. That's why. You're listening to Radio Real Estate. It's 10:34. Thank you for tuning in. Mark Perry, who is the Radio Real Estate voice of the Valley, is on the line from Chilliwack. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Leah. Good morning, Bill.
Well, you got all the bases covered. I like that. You're listening to the show. You're paying close attention.
I am so.
Now, last week you talked about a festival going on. We called it an overhead festival. It's all about the bald-headed eagles. Is that continuing this week?
It is. It's an exciting festival of eagles. It's a month long out in Harrison Mills, and we've got week 2 today and tomorrow. Tomorrow, actually, the Stalish First Nation is having a salmon celebration out there. Harrison Hot Springs is having a photo workshop, and Kilby Historic Site is doing a little celebration of the eagles, all within 90 minutes east of Metro Vancouver.
And is there something going on in Abbotsford this week, too?
The Christmas Artisan Market is happening at the High Street Mall on Mount Lehman Road. They're going to be lighting their Christmas tree and all that good stuff.
So there's reason to head out to the valley this weekend.
Always, Tom.
Plus, you can go Christmas shopping, too, if you want.
We can do it all out here.
Now, Mark, little birdie's told me that you and your friends have been nominated for a great award out there in the Fraser Valley.
We're very excited to be nominated for Chilliwack's Development Excellence Award. The award is going to the development project that not only displays superior design and engineering, but also provides long-term value and economic growth to our Chilliwack communities. Last year there was 4 or 5 nominees, and we are very excited to be a nominee for this year's award.
Well, on behalf of everybody at the Radio Real Estate Show, congratulations, my friend.
Thanks, Tom. That's good to know.
Let's just for a second think about this. There are some people listening to our program today that probably live in Metro Vancouver. They're thinking about slowing down a little bit, thinking about maybe making a move. I think that you know just the place they might want to move to.
They need to come out and visit us at Englewood Courtyard. They need to come out this weekend to see Tracy Loyce, my commander salesperson, and the team out here, and she can show what we've got here at Englewood Courtyard. We've got 40 condo units, first building in our adult lifestyle community. We have 175 units in total. We've got a bunch of great discounts, $25,000 off for our inside units. We're 50% sold, and we've got great value out here.
Now, last week, we were talking about the power going in. Is that all taken care of?
Yeah, you bet. Power's in. Now the LED lighting and all the efficient lighting is now going in the hallways. Everything's looking great out here.
Dad might be listening to the show today thinking, well, you know what? That's great, Mark, but I've got an RV. Can you take care of my RV needs as well?
We're really excited to share the RV parking at the Englewood Village community where 2 communities join together. There's 28 parking lot, and we have power and sandy down. We've got it all here, and it's great where you can just walk out of your home and walk down to the RV parking area and socialize and get ready, and it's all right here on site.
We talk about Chilliwack having that small town feeling. You know, you're not that small. You're about the size of Prince George, aren't you?
We are size of Prince George and Nanaimo, so we're actually a big place. Everybody kind of drives through it and doesn't stop in, and we invite you to stop in and see what we got going here.
So you're big enough to have everything, yet small enough to have that sort of sense of community.
We have a real good community feel here. We are a retiree haven. We're a snowbird haven, that's for sure.
And those builders' discounts are continuing for the next little while?
They're going to continue on for the fall season. We might even have a few Christmas specials. Good time to come out, good time to have a look, and a great time to buy.
How do we find you?
Come out to Highway number 1. Come out to Chilliwack's Lickman Road exit. Go southbound on Lickman Road until you get to Keith Wilson Road. Take a left on Keith Wilson Road and drive 2 miles up to the very end of the road, and we're Englewood community right at the very end.
And like I always say, if I can find it, they can find it too.
Everybody can find it, Tom.
Easy to find. Well, we'll chat again next week, Mark. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tom. Have a great weekend. This is Mark Perry, the voice of the Valley on the Radio Real Estate Show.
And if somebody wants to get a hold of Mark, Leah?
They need to. Sorry, I was tweeting. For more information on Englewood Courtyard in Chilliwack, call Mark at 778-240-8513, 778-240-8513, or go to englewoodcourtyard.ca.
Now, just a second ago, you were telling me that you were tweeting and you're Facebooking.
And Facebooking.
And somebody Facebooked you back.
Yeah, David Corey from Home Life. And so shout out to David Corey. Hope you're having a very successful season.
So David would be listening to the program at the same time?
He's listening to the program right now, along with Nick Karanassis from the city of Burnaby.
And if you guys need a good realtor and or a good mortgage broker, rather, you should give Bill Malcolm a call, right?
What about a good realtor?
Well, we know a good realtor.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you're the good realtor, too.
No, I'm the good broker.
Oh, you're the good broker,
He used to work in a real estate office at one time. As a matter of fact, I think it was with your company, Remax.
It was with Remax, yes.
This was, and I just had a text here from one of my clients, Janice Vernon, saying it's official. She's now a new homeowner.
Congratulations.
So we just took off her 72s on Thursday, and I guess she saw the property, did her home inspection, and everything's fine.
So she'll be celebrating Christmas in her new house?
Absolutely.
That's exciting.
Get the big tree.
Well, just get a tree or something. In the next segment of our program, we'll chat with Dan Sander and Katrina May of Hollyburn Properties about how renters can get ready for the holiday season. Plus, we'll hear about a great rental property which is available near Jericho Beach. And we'll also hear from Billy Mack, who is the president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages, in this This morning, Bill would like to talk about some of the new rules and regulations. And why are you making that face?
Yeah, because I want to talk about this.
Not a happy boy.
This is Leah Bach of Remax Performance Realty with Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, our producer Dwayne Bishop, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
Hi, I'm Mark Perry of Englewood Courtyard Adult Lifestyle Community in Chilliwack. Are you a soon-to-be retiree? Are your housing needs changing? Well, then come visit Englewood Courtyard, our new gated retiree development in Chilliwack, to begin your new chapter in life. And take advantage of our $25,000 construction discount today. Englewood Courtyard, retirement done right. englewoodcourtyard.ca.
Hi, I'm Colin Johnston, VP at Home Equity Bank. As the provider of the Chip Home Income Plan, we are the leading provider of reverse mortgages in Canada. I frequently hear from seniors in this area who are shocked by how much their home's value has increased over the years. If your home value has appreciated, a reverse mortgage can be a smart way to access some of that equity and put it to good use. You can access up to 50% of your home's value while maintaining ownership and never be forced to move or sell. For more information about the Chip Home Income Plan from Home Equity Bank, call 604-484-6021. chip.ca.
Here's Dr. Jennifer Hermesman, general dentist at Smile Solutions Dental Center.
When there's something wrong with your teeth or with your smile, it affects everything. It changes how you feel about yourself, how you see yourself, and even how others see you. You shouldn't have to feel embarrassed to smile. You shouldn't have to avoid certain foods when you eat. We have the technology and the training to fix those problems now, whether they are big or small. And that's what we do at Smile Solutions.
Book your free consultation at Smile Solutions Dental Center in White Rock, 778-294-1514, or visit SmileSolutionsDentalCenter.com.
Hi, would you like to study the Bible by correspondence? The lessons are based only on the Bible and are free of charge. You can go at your own speed and start anytime. All we need is your name and address, which we will only use to mail the lessons. We will not add you to any list and never share or sell your information. For information, our website is correspondencecourse.webs.com. Email correspondencecourse@yahoo.ca or call 604-588-6717.
Jim Perkins, president and founder of Fair Trade Works.
More than a third of Canadians plan to renovate or build this year. How many do you think get fair market value for their work?
Fair Trade Works introduces third-party construction advocacy to ensure homeowners are guaranteed quality and ensuring fixed costs at fair market value.
Our consultation and tendering process is free. Don't build without talking to us first.
Find out more at fairtradeworks.biz. fairtradeworks.biz.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. As a successful broker-owner, I have developed a team of mortgage professionals that support me and my clients. If you're confused with all the mortgage chatter of do's and don'ts, my mortgage team is ready to answer your questions to determine the best mortgage for you. Call 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
Vancouver weather.
Well, it'll be cloudy with a little bit of sun thrown in today. The high about 9 degrees.
And tomorrow, rain is ending in the morning. And mainly cloudy with a 60% chance of showers. Windy early in the morning, high of 11. So that on Monday, we're going to have rain, a low of 6, high of 8.
And right now, we've reached the high for the day. It's 9 degrees on the Radio Real Estate Show.
CL 650. I can put you in the condo.
And if condo living is your thing, pay close attention because we'll be chatting right now with our rental accommodation experts, Dan Sander, who is the director, and Katrina May, who is the PR and communications person over at Hollyburn Properties. We have them both on the line right now. Do we, Dwayne? Yes, Dwayne says we do. Dan, good morning.
Morning, Tom.
I hope you've been having a great week.
Having a great week, thanks.
Good. It'll make my week even better if you take time to tell me about Hollyburn Properties.
We are a property management rental business. We're in 4 markets in Canada, Vancouver, Calgary, Toronto, and Ottawa. In Vancouver, we have 52 communities on the west side, the west end downtown, and the North Shore markets, and provide quality rental accommodation to our residents.
And, of course, you do that at affordable rents as well.
That's right.
That's just one of the benefits of renting in today's real estate market, but what are some of the others?
Renting is a great option. Not only do we have these wonderful locations to provide people, the costs are far less expensive. There's no down payments, there's no strata fees, there's no property taxes, there's no mortgages, there's no special assessments. You're paying quite a lot less money to live in these great locations. some cases, downtown, for example, it's 35% less expensive to rent a one-bedroom, 50% less expensive to rent a two-bedroom, and it gives you flexibility from year to year to do what you want to do.
Now, I always like to ask, why would I want to rent from Hollyburn Properties?
It's important when you pick a building or you pick a resident manager to rent from that they're with a reputable company. In our case, we've been around for 40 years. We have an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. We have all kinds of community partnerships. And really, our residents are happy. If you go to our website, hollyburn.com, you'll see all the resident testimonials at each of our buildings. These people are happy. They're happy to be there, and that's important when you're making your rental decision.
I know that you and Hollyburn Properties always like to give back to your tenants, to people that are thinking about maybe rental accommodations. Christmas is almost here. The holidays are just about underway. Dan, would you have any tips this morning as to what tenants can do to prepare for the great holiday season coming up?
The colder months are coming. We had a little snap of a cold spell, as you know, and one of the benefits of renting is a lot of the winterization is taken care of by your resident manager. We'll shovel the snow, provide salt on the sidewalks, we'll conduct boiler tests, we'll take care of the landscaping, we'll make sure that your building is ready to go.
I'm moving in right after the show. Before you go this morning, Dan, do you have any other advice that you might want to pass along to tenants during this holiday season?
Getting ready for Christmas can be stressful. There's always lots of things going on. You want to make sure you check your appliances ahead of time. Maybe you haven't turned that stove on in a while. You want to bring a turkey home and entertain. You want to make sure you check all your appliances. You want to make sure that you don't have any hazards, whether it's fire hazards or any lighting hazards. You want to take your time and make sure everything is working in your suite. And here's Katrina with the Hot Property Week.
Hi, Tom. This week's hot property is the Almada, located at 3675 West 7th Avenue, bordering on Kitsilano and West Point Grey in Vancouver. We have one bedrooms available from $14.25 for December 1st or January 1st. The Almada has beautiful apartments with hardwood floors, granite countertops, updated kitchens and bathrooms, and they all have balconies, some overlooking the North Shore Mountains. The building has gated and surface parking. There is free Wi-Fi in all common areas, as well as our professional on-site management. The Almada is surrounded by cafes and bookstores just a few blocks away from West 4th Avenue and West 10th Avenue. It's near Jericho Beach and also UBC and Pacific Spirit Park. There's a lot of great walking trails and hikes in that area. It's a perfect location for students and faculty. It allows you to live close to campus while still enjoying the Vancouver community. This is Katrina May with Dan Sander for Radio Real Estate.
Okay, so now if people want to get a hold of Hollyburn Properties.
Yeah, to learn more about Hollyburn Properties and to get information about their guest rental accommodations, call 604-662-7345. Easy for me to say. Call 604-662-7345. That's 604-662-7345. Or visit hollyburn.com.
Now, while Katrina was doing her sign-off there, we were just chatting that because of you texting and tweeting and your Facebooking, you've had some people tweet Facebook back to you.
Yes, I have actually. We've got Erica Tucker, also from Remax Performance in North Delta. She's one of my coworkers and friends. Renee Magnuson from Vancouver, Catherine Richmond from New Westminster, Trish Colburn from Surrey, David Corey, as we mentioned, from Home Life. Mariana is from Boston, actually, and listening to us online.
Wow.
Yeah, Jeanette is in Utah, Salt Lake City. She's listening online. And my BFF, Lori Monroe, in Coquitlam.
BFF?
My BFF, my best friend forever.
Oh, gee whizzikers. Hey,
Wow.
best friends. Hey, Bill, you want to be best friends forever?
I was going to do a laugh out loud. Is that laugh out loud?
No, that's LOL.
LOL.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Billy Mack is a detective down in Texas. You know he knows just exactly what the facts is.
Well, the only Billy Mack I know, Billy with an I, not a Y, MAC.com, is a mortgage broker. He's one of the best mortgage guys around. In fact, you're in the top 10 right across the Canada.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate, very fortunate. We've got great clients that use us on an ongoing basis, come back time and time again. We love working with them. Your clients actually become your friends. I mean, like that is an actual fact. And we act like a little mini bank. I mean, if you've got a problem with your mortgage, problem with financing, maybe you've got some financial difficulties, you've got an inheritance or something, and so, we got a lot of different things we can do. So we're always there to help them. So that's what the best part.
Now, you mentioned friends, and I don't think you're going to make too many friends in the government today with what you have to say.
No, it's a little frustrating. a little grumpy this morning coming in. I've got a number of great clients that I've done 3 or 4, maybe 5 mortgages with. They're now going to make the next step whereby they're going to sell their existing home, move to the next one. And what happens is that they can't do what they want to do when they want to buy their home. What's happening is that the banks are saying, well, like you've got 3 years left on your 5-year term. There is a payout penalty on that. We can't blend and extend your rate. We can only give you the balance of your mortgage. We can port it and we can bump it, but we can't blend it. What that means is that you can't take your 3 years remaining that's left on your mortgage and extend it back out to 5 years, which would then allow you to not have a penalty. The other side of that, which is really, really frustrating, is that because you now have to take the remaining term of your mortgage, which is like the 3 years, and you're going to bump up that mortgage on another 3-year term so that you've got this 3 years, but it's the new amount of the mortgage you need to get into this house. Because of the new rules with the Canadian government, you now have to qualify on the Bank of Canada's 5-year rate because you're taking less than a 5-year term. So now you got to qualify on a 479 to get your 329 or your 299 or 3.09 rate that you've got already. You now have to qualify the 479 rate. Well, maybe you're making that next step is a little bit earlier than what you had anticipated, but as Leigh was saying earlier, like homes are hard to find. So when you do find that home, you got to run at it, you got to jump at it, and maybe you're going to be just a little bit on the edge, and it's going to take you 6 months to get your finances back to the way you want them to be. This is discomforting. I had a client last night paying a $25,000 payout penalty so they can get qualified on the 299 rate that they were qualified at so they get into their new home. So this diminishes their amount of money for their down payment, diminishes the money for them to pay off any of their debts so they can be more solid moving into their new home. And now they're almost being put into jeopardy because of these rules. And it just doesn't make sense to me. It's very aggravating. And the lenders are having the same problem because I talked to our underwriting people. They said, hey, Bill, like we can't do anything. Yeah, we might be able to get like a 10% discount on the penalty. Oh, whoopee ding.
Big deal. Big deal.
So $20,000 are going to get $2,000 off. Like, why not just allow me to do what I'm supposed to do like I've done for the last 30 years? I've been doing this a long time. Let's just do what we've always done. Let's make sure that people qualify for their mortgages. Let's make it easy for them. But all the banks, Scotiabank, TD Bank, virtual lenders, they've all taken away the blend and extend and just give you the blend.
It's incredible.
So it prevents you from making that next step unless you only want to have this 3-year term or you have enough income to qualify.
So now you have clients sitting across from you at your desk there, and you give them this news. How are they reacting, Bill?
Not well.
Really?
No, and what I'm finding is that in today's world, and as you know, I've been doing this a long time, I'm spending more time trying to explain the federal government's rules on why they can't get what they want than I'm actually explaining to them about financing and how to be solid with their life and like looking down 5 years down the road and making sure that we're safe and stable and we're building towards the future. I'm having to explain all these rules that don't make any sense.
This is really going to affect a lot of those first-time home buyers have already purchased, because what I find is they say that people move about an average of every 5 years, but the first-time home buyers are the single people getting married, and they're then having their families and having to have a quick move up before their 5-year term, right?
Absolutely.
And those are the ones that are really going to get pinched.
Absolutely, because they don't have enough money.
Yeah.
They don't make super cash as yet, but they have to make that next move because you've got to qualify for the higher rate because you need more room.
Right.
I mean, my son is in one of my sons is in Abbotsford. They live in a townhouse complex or condo complex, sorry, and they can't sell it. They have a payout penalty. They have a real estate fee. And because the new homes that are being built are competing with what this home is, which I think is about 10 or 15 years old, and they can't rent because there's a rental clause in there. You can't rent the property. Yep. So you've eliminated these people the opportunity to make that next step, and they're ready to go. They got 2 young kids. It's time for them to move. They only got 2 bedrooms. And yes, I know in our day when we were growing up as kids, we had 5 kids in a 1-bedroom home and an outdoor biffy. I mean, I understand all that. But,
an outdoor biffy.
Oh, that must be a Winnipeg thing.
It must be.
Well, it was the old days.
Okay.
So it makes it very, very frustrating.
It is. The overconstruction in a lot of areas, including Wally, those new townhouses and condos are competing against the resale market in a really meaningful way. You've got a Park Place 1 who went up, and they can't sell at the price for the new Park Place 2 that hasn't even been constructed yet. So,
It's very frustrating. It's very hard. And I'm really serious. I mean, we probably have, I've been in BC now 20 years. Our client base, we have a huge client base. If I don't know your name right at the get-go, within 5 minutes I know exactly who you were and what we did the last time. I have a great memory that way. These people are my friends, and they trust us to look after them through this whole process. And so when we're looking after them, we're trying to figure out a way that is going to be good for them. I mean, we don't really care whether we do a brand new mortgage or not. We just want to make sure that they're doing the right thing for the right reasons.
Absolutely. I mean, it really just is heart-wrenching that people will be stuck in this position because of that penalty. It's going to really financially affect them.
That is, and it affects my realtors, because my realtors depend on me to get the file looked after, as well as my clients.
Yep. That sounds great. This is Leah Bach of Remax Performance Realty with Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, and our producer Dwayne Bishop and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
And coming up in the next segment of the show, Leah, it's our home handyman, Finn Jensen, and he says this current cold snap is creating a lot of business for people in the service trades.
Hi, I'm Mark Perry of Englewood Courtyard Adult Lifestyle Community in Chilliwack. Our brand new condos are 879 square feet to 1220 square feet. They have open living design, gourmet kitchens, huge covered decks, safer home design, clubhouse, and RV parking to boot. All this with prices starting at $179.9. Englewood Courtyard, retirement done right. englewoodcourtyard.ca.
Here's Dr. Nathan Kennedy, general dentist at Smile Solutions Dental Center.
I know that teeth aren't always everyone's first priority. Your life gets in the way. But what happens is one day you wake up and you can't chew the way you used to. Or maybe something hurts. Or you just don't feel as confident about your smile anymore. These are problems that get in the way of you enjoying your life. But with the right technology and the right training, these are problems that can be fixed. And that's what we do every day.
Book your free consultation at Smile Solutions Dental Center in White Rock, 778-294-1514, or visit SmileSolutionsDentalCenter.com.
Hi, are you interested in studying the Bible through a correspondence course? A course that is based only on the Bible and is free of charge? These lessons will give you an overview of the Bible. You will learn more about God, His Son Jesus, and how we can receive the gift of eternal life. Hope to hear from you soon. For information, our website is correspondencecourse.webs.com. Email correspondencecourse@yahoo.ca. Call 604-588-6717.
Hi, I'm Colin Johnston, VP at Home Equity Bank. As the provider of the Chip Home Income Plan, we are the leading provider of reverse mortgages in Canada. Over the past 30 years, we've helped thousands of Canadians access home equity in their homes without giving up ownership or having to move or sell. An increasing number of people are using home equity to upgrade their lifestyle and make the most of retirement. Our new Income Advantage Plan is specifically designed for those seniors looking to enhance their lifestyle throughout retirement. For more information about the Chip Home Income Plan from Home Equity Bank, call 604-484-6021, chip.ca.
Jim Perkins, president and founder of Fair Trade Works.
There's a big difference between what contractors feel they should charge and the real price of labour and materials. We're proud to introduce a new system to drive quality, promote transparency in housing costs, and save you money.
Fair Trade Works' new system provides wholesale pricing on materials and pre-vetted labor, access to budgeted designers, and more. Details at fairtradeworks.biz.
We deliver on quality, we deliver on price.
Find out more at fairtradeworks.biz. fairtradeworks.biz.
CL 650.
This old house is getting shaky, boys. This old house is getting old. This old house flips in the rain now, and this house flips in the cold.
It's 10:57 on the Radio Real Estate Show, and time now for Finn Jensen, our Radio Real Estate home handyman. Finn, good morning.
Good morning, Tom, and good morning, everyone. This cold snap is definitely creating business for a lot of people in the service industries. One of the winners, surprise, is the heating guys. There are others that share the pie. Plumbers, electricians, and handymen hired to plug leaks of cold air. These problems are solved fairly quickly, and once done, will stay good for some time. But the case of heating problems is usually one of underservice. Dirty filters in the furnace will rob the unit of its potential output, as will a dirty heat exchanger in the traditional hot water heating boilers. This will be the tubes that transfer the burning heat to the water for the radiators and the floor pipes. When this heat exchanger becomes foul with too much soot, it insulates it from the burners, and so the heat goes up the chimney instead. And if severe enough, combustion can spill out through the burner opening below, polluting the home with dangerous flue gases and damaging various control components inside the front panel. This is an opportune time to urge everyone to obtain a carbon monoxide detector. It can save lives and debilitating injuries due to carbon monoxide poisoning. And while you're at it, check the expiry date on your smoke and fire alarms. They may need to be replaced. As a side note, it may also not be a bad idea to ask a pro to take a look at all your household equipment just to be sure that you're not entering the holiday season with a potential problem. This is Finn Jensen for Radio Real Estate. Talk to you next week.
If you have any plumbing or heating work to be done, call Gentech Mechanical Installations at 778-378-2740. That's 778-378-2740. That's Finn Jansen's company.
Thank you very much, William. And Leah Bach is our guest co-host. You've been busy during the show, of course, doing the things that co-hosts do, but you've also been busy with your technology stuff. You've been tweeting and you've been Facebooking, and people are responding to you. I think this is exciting.
Yeah, people are tweeting and responding. Catherine Richmond says, good job, Leah, in New Westminster. And Greg Jackson is a location manager for ABC here in North Vancouver, and he says, I should watch my language, which is good because I'm watching it on air.
Maybe if we watch your language, maybe, what's the gentleman's name?
Greg Jackson.
Maybe Greg could get us a real job. He works with ABC.
He does.
That's a pretty big network.
That's a pretty big network. That great show, Storybrooke,
Yes.
Once Upon a Time.
Is that him?
I think that's him.
No.
I think so. I love that show.
Well, I got to get his number after the show.
Okay, I got it.
Call and say hi. So you have a great home out in Westminster. I've seen it on your website. It's a heritage home. Tell me a little bit about it.
This is a really exciting property, actually. It's 5,445 square foot, but the home itself was actually built in 1910, and it is on the Canadian Heritage Registry. Yeah. So it's really interesting because of its architectural outlines. It's got this sort of, I think they call it a cat slope roof. And what it is the cat theoretically could slide off and poof, slide off the top of the building. It's absolutely adorable. Now, the thing with a bylaw restriction like this is you can't tear it down and build anything on the land. And the land's pretty desirable in the West End area. But this one needs to be maintained as is. The colors, if you want to paint the outside, are from a palette of heritage colors from the time. And you'd have to apply to the committee to have any maintenance done. But the interesting thing is there is a grant also available in New Westminster at the beginning of every year. So you can get money towards fixing this home if you wanted to.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a couple of open houses? You have that
I
one?
do. I have 2 open houses. My partner, Caitlin Toll, is going to be there today from 2 to 4, and they're Sunday from 2 to 4. I also have one on Southridge in beautiful Sunshine Hills. It's listed at $729,000, but it's a lot of house. It's 3,735 square feet. I'll be there today from 2 to 4, so come on by and say hi, and tomorrow 2 to 4.
Now, if somebody would like to get some more information, could they call you? Do you have a telephone number?
I do. You can call me through the office at 604-590-4888. Just ask for Leah Bach, and they'll patch you right through.
And Leah, what's your website?
My website is www.leahbach.com, LEAHBACH.com.
Well, her name is Leah Bach, so go figure, huh? It's
Bach like the composer.
BachLikeTheComposer.com. Wow, this hour just flew by, Bill.
You know what it did?
It did.
Well, the tweeting and the texting.
Twerping and the chirping and the
Facebooking.
The Facebooking. Oh, booking.
Facebooking. I like it.
Well, we'll work on that. Can you come back next week?
I'd love to. I'd love to come back.
Because you passed the audition, and I think we're going to be delighted to have you back in the studio with us. So I'm going to give you a little homework, if you don't mind. At all your open houses this weekend, you and your associate, tell everybody that you're going to be on the Radio Real Estate Show again next week, okay?
Absolutely, we'll do that.
Smooth and easy, CL 650 from 10 to 11.
Absolutely. Looking forward to seeing you both next week.
Good. Great job. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Bill, as usual, nice to see you.
You bet, buddy. Have a great weekend. I'm off to Ladner for the bottle drive, and then off to East Ladner to see some clients.
Good. Dwayne will be here for the rest of the day, just doing whatever it is that he does, and I'll be back on the radio 2 o'clock on Monday afternoon. Have a wonderful weekend. Go buy a house or two. It's Tom Lucas. Thank you. Bye.